our mayor, and also all our councilmen, the president of our council, Mr. Mitchell, and I see Mr. Martin, Ms. Norwood, and also Ms. Moore. I did see Mr. Hall. Let me just take a quick minute and just give you a quick vision as I see our challenge that we're dealing with. Just a quick story. I was born in the city, and I've been policing in Atlanta for now about 35 years. I have some unique relationships with this community. I want everyone here to understand that this is a problem that we have been dealing with for decades. I'll give you a quick story about how we began this drug market intervention with the then Northern District prosecutor, Ms. Sally Yates, and then of course the deputy, her first deputy, John Heroin. We had a conversation around this community, and I refuse to call it by the name that has been referred to thus far this morning. These are communities, Vine City, and Heroin. So let me just start by this. So as we had our conversation, we talked about what we could do differently as we tried multiple things over here in this community. And I was convinced that this drug market intervention would be a great start. And with the partnership with now our Northern District Attorney, John Horn, we began to think about how we eliminate the problem that's been pervasive in this community for multiple decades. And so we determined that we were going to do something different. That was to try to eliminate the sale of heroin in this community. And as we've been involved in this effort for now about 6 months, over a year. Yeah, I will tell you that we've had some amazing successes. And it would be interesting to see what the purchase of drugs in this community and the deaths would have been prior to our efforts to be able to put in the study. So our whole intent was to basically eliminate the drug sales in our community, and I think that we are having some very, very strong successes there. And then, in working with a number of stakeholders, we needed to begin to think about how we restore this community. So we partnered with the Atlanta Police Foundation and multiple agencies with Westside Works to be able to think about how we restore this community. Some of the initiatives that we're working on with the Westside Security Initiative. We're adding additional patrol in the area through the Police Foundation, adding moving officers in this community to live and to serve as community officers. Actually adding a series of cameras and license plate readers to stabilize this community and to restore it. And then something really unique. We're engaging in a youth diversion center that will allow us to bring youth into this community, low-lying juvenile offenders, to find out what the true issues are that we're having with those young people, to give them resources so that they can become whole and not become the challenges that we continue to fight in our community. And so then how do we build a community? We build a community just as we're having this dialogue right now, with public sector leaders, with community, with, of course, our religious and also our faith-based community, to determine what and how that community will look. And I think it's important that all of us play an important role and we continue to stay focused on restoring this community. I do want to acknowledge and thank Mr. Howard again for staying focused on this area. I think that the study is going to give us the information that we need, that we can track moving forward on what kind of successes that we make. I'm confident that in the next 5 years, this community will look nothing like you see today. And I'm confident in that because of the work that's presently being done and so many people that are in this room. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being concerned, not just about the deaths in heroin, but about how we reevaluate and stabilize this community. So thank you for everything.
And we really appreciate you turning. It's obvious from his remarks that we've all figured out you cannot arrest your way out of this problem. You can't prosecute your way out of the problem. That it is a total effort on the part of our community. I understand Dr. Pasquale had just come in. Is that